Hi. So today I'm doing Codeforces round 872. I'll be trying D, C, B, D, C, A, and then B. So let's see. So D, I'm going to try for 20 minutes. There's an easy version and a hard version. That's a good thing usually. Um, let's get my journal out. Hopefully it's on the right screen. Of course it's not. That's fine. Okay. Easy version of the problem. The only difference is that in this version, k is less than equal to min n comma 3. Now lives in a world with n floating islands. The floating islands are connected by n minus 1 undirected air routes, and any two of them can reach each other by passing the routes. Okay, so it's a tree. Yeah. Meet her friends. Totally, she wants to meet k people. She doesn't know the exact positions, but she knows that they are in pairwise distinct islands. So these k people are on k different islands. Why are they saying like pairwise distinct and all that? Yeah, that's what it means, right? The K people are on K different islands. She defines an island as good if and only if the sum of the distances from it to the islands with K people is the minimal among all the N islands. If the sum of the distances from it to all of the islands with the K people is minimal among all N islands. Okay, makes sense. Why do they have distance between is the number of to get from air routes? Okay, number of paths. Now wants to know if the K people are randomly set in K distinct of the N islands, then what is the expected number of good islands? You just need to tell her the expected number modulo 10 to the 9 plus 7. K distinct islands. Set in K distinct islands, yeah. Okay. Right. So here the random variable is which K islands are picked. Right. And oh, okay. So in the easy version, number of islands and people respectively is number of islands. Okay. So the number of people are at most 3. That's good. The next n-1 describe the air routes. Okay. The expected number of good islands mod 10 to the 9 plus 7. Okay. I see. What? I don't understand this first output. Looks crazy. Okay. Let's share. And in the hard version, like what's different? But a lot of people will solve. Yeah. A less than equal to n. Okay. I see. So let's look at the first example. So 4 islands, 2 people. One, two, two, three, three, 4. How many different ways are there of putting 2 different people, right? On separate islands, that's 4C2. 6 ways. So if these 2 are taken, so case 1, this one's distance is 0 plus 1. This one's distance is 0 plus 1. This one's distance is 1 plus 2. And this one's distance is 2 plus 3. So these guys are both 0 plus 1. So the minimum is 2. So case 1, 2. Now if it's here and here, 0 plus 2, 2. 1 plus 1, 2. 0 plus 2, 2. 1 plus 3. Case 2. So these guys are all minimal. So 3, right? And then there's one case with this, where this is 1 plus 2, that's 3. This is also 1 plus 2, 3, 0 plus 3, 0 plus 3. So 4, guys. Case 3 has 4 expected minimal. Then there's one case like this, which is the same as this. One case like this, which is the same as this. Then there's one last case like this. 0 plus 1, 0 plus 1. That's 1 each. 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2. So 2, guys. So case 4, 2, guys. So I have 4 plus 6, 10, plus 4, 14, plus 2, 16. By number of cases, 6. No, 5. 16 by 6, right? Yeah, I think, which equals this whole thing modulo 10 to the 9 plus 7. So what I have to do is 16 times 6 inverse, right? Which I guess gives me this. Okay. So, and now, okay. Versus if you have everything. I see. What are the ideas? Expected number of minimal islands. I wonder if you can use linearity of expectation, but I'm sure. So I've been thinking about linearity of expectation for a bit, so I'm sure that's why that comes to mind. So the random variable here is the random variable here is the islands picked, right? So now what do we know? If you have, okay, are we sure that okay, are the islands with the K guys definitely good? Definitely if K equals 1, every other guy, for every other guy you'll have to the distance will be greater than 0. So there'll always be only one minimal guy, right? So it's 1 for each of the cases. So did we notice here that And remember that it's a tree, so there's only one path. Okay. I think this is the case. And how might we prove it? Assume K dash belonging to capital K, where capital K is the set of the good islands, is not good. Let some other n be good. Okay. So then distance from n to k prime plus sum of distances from n to k, k belong to capital K and k not equal to k prime is minimum, right? Then so that's not true, because I think in this example we saw if these two are the good islands, 0 plus 3, 0 plus 3, okay, that's fair. 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2, oh, okay. Is minimum. So now sum of k belonging to k distance of n from k. Yeah, so you can construct maybe an example where this is not true. So for example, and I think it was only true here because okay. So D of n, because there was only one other guy, hence it was true, but you can easily construct an example where it's not true. Say these are the good guys, for example. Take this node, it's 2 plus 2 plus 3, 7. Take this node, it's 0 plus 4, 5, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equals 10. So all nodes in K not necessarily good. Okay, that's progress. So which guys are the good guys? I think we have to ask the question the other way around. For yeah. For which um for which okay, given a node, for what possible assignments of K will that node end up being minimum? Okay. So given a node, for what assignments of K will it be minimal? Okay. How do we think like this? So again, let's try an arbitrary graph. Okay. This no, and say K equals 2, for example. Obviously, if this and this, then this will be minimal. It's this and this. It won't be. Won't be. I think this is minimal. This is probably not minimal. Yeah, I really think this is the direction to think in, but I have no idea what causes. I mean, okay, I don't know how to enumerate the set of all assignments that makes a node for a given node to make it minimal. Let's see. Minimal means, okay, I need to make the assignments K such that the distance from node to K, the sum of that is the least, which means there basically should not be a node that can have lesser distance, which means, okay, let's deal with the simple case. There's just 3 nodes. Okay, let's start with one node. If you have one node, for my given node to be minimal, where would it have to be? It has to be on the k has to be on that node. That's it. There's no other option. If there's two nodes, I feel like for two nodes, all of the guys on the path between both the nodes will be minimal and anything outside won't be minimal. Okay, let's see. That's an interesting claim. So my claim is if you have this, all of these are minimal. And no one else is. I guess the idea is everyone on the path will have to go to one of those and they'll be equidistant. Anyone not on the path will first have to come to the path and then do the same distances as the node from the path. So yeah, for two, I feel like, okay, that's easy to see. Okay, that's actually very simple. So I claim if k equals 2, all of the nodes on path between the two k nodes, including endpoints, are good. And that is fair because the proof is if anything's on the path, you can see that they're all equidistant. And if anything's off the path, it first has to come to a node on the path and then travel to one of these guys. So that it will always take up extra. Okay, that is good progress. Okay. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay. Is good progress. Um, okay, for k equals 3, when we saw this one example. For instance, this is 1 plus 1 plus 1. Three, but to get here is 1. So for this, it's 2 plus 2, 4. So none of the endpoints are good, but only this middle guy is good. Can we imagine some other structure like this? I feel like there's two cases. If the three of them lie on the same path, or the three of them lie on different paths. I do feel like if the three of them lie on the same path, okay, another claim. And this is so not normal. I'm usually not getting ideas this fast. Just saying, in case my speed of thinking is bewildering. Okay. Claim if all 3 points lie on same path, then same as case 2, else only intersection point is minimal, is my claim. How much time do I have? No. Okay. Oh, is D1? Oh wow, D1 has a lesser score than D1 and D2 both have lesser scores than C. That's weird. Is that based off of? That's interesting. Was C supposed to be the hardest? Oh, okay, yeah. 1500 for solving C, and I guess because both of them together you get for D, I see. I didn't notice that. Okay, let's see. So I think it's easy to prove that the intersection point, if they lie on a path, all the path points are, that's fine. Let's see. 0 plus 2 plus 3, 5, 0 plus, oh, that's not true. Oh no, that's not true. 0 plus 2 plus 1, 3, 0 plus 1 plus 2, 3. So this is not true. I see, I see. Okay. What happens if, for this for a sec. Okay. So I am stuck at for, yeah, even if all, okay, let's see. For 3 points, if all three lie on a path, can we at least say that some guy from the path has to be minimal? And let's take examples. Oh no, yuck. For this guy's uh, 2, 2, oh sorry, 1 plus 2, 3, 1 plus 2, 3, and this guy is 2. So only this guy is minimal. Oh, okay, what about if it's like this? 2 plus 1, 3, 2 plus 1, 3. Oh, sorry. 3 plus 2, right? 2 plus 3, 5. 1 plus 3, 4. 1 plus 2, 3. And this guy, we plus that extra. So 1 plus 2 plus 1, 4. Oh, wow. Is it true that literally only the middle guy for k equals 3, only the middle guy will be minimal? That's crazy. So if you solve k equals 1, k equals 2, and k equals 3. So yeah, can we prove that? So the middle guy will always just be the length of the path. The guy on one end will be length of the path plus extra. The guy on the other end will be length of the path plus extra. And anyone in the middle will be length of the path plus extra to meet the middle guy. Yeah, so that's true. So if the 3 guys are on one line, then only the middle guy is right, is the minimal node. Okay, that's very good. And if the three guys are not on a path, I claimed only the intersection is the node. So for k equals 3, is it like literally always 1 for any assignment? If that's true, that's insane. So you just need to do, it's always 1 solution. I think so, because if for any situation like this, um, anyone else who's and first of all, these are the only two situations, right? Either they lie on a path or they don't lie on a path. If they don't lie on a path, it's like this. If in that case, the intersection node, okay, we'll have something, and then here. Any node not on the intersection will yeah. So might reduce by like, so for instance, this node will reduce by some p for this. But to reach the other two, it would have to expend 2p. Yeah. So for k equals 1, 3, answer is always 1. For k equals 2, answer is nodes is all nodes in between both points. But this we can do the opposite. We can do opposite. And we can say for a given node, for how many k assignments is it going to be the minimal guy, right? And so we need total number of, we need expected number of minimal guys, which means total number of minimal guys by total assignments. So you can add the assignments for which this guy would be minimal. Yeah, so for a node to be minimal, it is, I guess, You can do the technique where you do, right, the number, you make it a rooted tree and you do number of, okay, wait, this is not clear. Okay. Okay, so we want for each node, how many paths does it lie on, right? Number of paths that it lies on is, it's not necessarily a binary tree. But we can make it a rooted tree. And number of paths that it lies, this guy lies on, for example, is for each of its children, number of guys in their subtree, S1, S2, S3, then S4, and then it lies on like all products. That's insane. Yeah, it's annoying that it's not a binary tree. But yeah, I'll have to do S1 times S4 plus S1 times S2 plus S1 times S3 plus S2 times S3 plus S2. Yeah, this whole thing. I don't know how to do this part. Um, oh, mm, Or maybe we shouldn't be doing the opposite. I just need, yeah, maybe this is not the way to do it. Okay, I just need path length 1, number of paths, obviously. Path length 2, number of paths. Path length 3, number of paths. That's what I need. Okay. How would I do such a thing? Path length 1, obviously each node. Path length 2. These two, these two, these two. Path length 2 is just number of edges, right? Nodes, edges. Path length 3. Ah, this looks annoying. Maybe the previous one thing is only easier. But okay, I feel like this is a standard thing. How many no parts does a given node lie on in a tree? Maybe it's not the worst to compute it. Why do I think it's this bad? Because like now if you have n by 2 edges, I'm going to be doing n by 2c2. Let's go at least. Yeah. Okay, let me just write down where I'm stuck and do the rest of the problems. I thought it was okay. Time spent on this stuck. Number of paths a given node in a tree lies on. Okay, let's go to A. We're going to get so butchered in this contest. I do not look forward to the rating drop, but it's okay. Yeah. See, we know the whole string is a palindrome, and like if you take everything except the last guy, it won't be a palindrome. It can't be just because, oh, if it were, then the whole thing couldn't be a palindrome. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like if you have at least even one different letter, then you can take a string of length n-1, AB. A, B, A, C, A, B, A. Yeah, you can take A, B, A, C, A, B. -1. Okay. The problem is if it's all the same, but is there a case where maybe you can prove that if S is a palindrome and S-1 is a palindrome, then all have same letters. I feel you can. Let's just code it because it's A. Not equal to S. C out S S size and then turn here. Six minus 1. Okay. Let's try being wow, a fun expression of fun. Oh no, I don't think I'm sharing the right screen. So she asked you to maximize the following value. Okay, so you have numbers. Yeah, I don't understand this entirely. Um, although I feel this is probably very easily solved. And some maximum y1 less than equal to y less than equal to j axy minimum 1 less than equal to x less than equal to I 1 less than equal to y less than equal to j ax. Oh, I see. So okay, I'm sure the key thing here is that you can split this sum, like split the difference. Because you can sum over this and sum over that. And then you want to maximize this value, right? Over assignments. Yeah, so I'm sure the key is, okay, you split this, sum I is equal to 1 to n, sum equals 1 to m. Maximum axy minus sum is equal to 1 to n, sum j equals 1 to m. minimum AXY. So to maximize this and minimize this. To maximize this, it's in your best interest to keep the highest values as much here as possible. To minimize this, it's in your best interest to keep the lowest values up there as much as possible. So basically, the idea is all of the highest and lowest values go up there, and the middle values are probably all down here. But now, exactly how do we do such a thing? Need to think about. Okay. So need the minimum and the maximum as up as possible. So they're all up to 100 minus 10 to the 5 to 10 to the 5. So okay. Another interesting thing. Once you put the maximum up there, it really doesn't matter. For everyone, that is the max, right? So let's say we put the maximum up here. Then for every single guy, that's the max. Then we're just trying to put the minimum. So the next minimum, if we put here, now the actual values of N and M matter, I think. So now, I believe if okay, now we need to do some manipulation. Let's say N is greater than M, N cross M, right? And we put the minimum here. Then who all are going to get this minimum? Essentially everyone except this guy, these guys. So they are going to get the second minimum, right? Which is fine, because most of them are getting the minimum and these guys are getting the second minimum. But if you put it here, then both of these miss out. So you don't want to do that. So you want to put the minimum here. Okay. Now there is no reason for us to not do like the opposite. So where you put like the absolute minimum, on the top right corner. So now this is as small as it gets, and now you need to make this as big as you can. And same thing. So you want to put the maximum here. So do you have a reason for one over the other? Okay. Case 1 is equal to NM times maximum minus maximum minus m minus 1 times min 2 minus n into m minus 1 times min. Case 2 is equal to nm times minimum. Maybe we can just compute both the cases and see. Yeah, there's no need for me to think about this. I can compute both the cases. So in the second case, it would be n into m minus 1 times maximum is plus minimum plus m minus 1 times max 2. Max 2. Oh, that looks very good to me. The maximum value that can be obtained. You don't need to print the. Oh, that's even better. Okay. Yeah. Nine zero. Okay, so let's take 789 minus 310 negative numbers cause summation. Seven, 8, 9 minus 3, 10. Assorted minus 3, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10. So 2, 3. So my claim is that either you have minimum, maximum, second maximum, then do whatever 887, or you have maximum, minimum, second minimum, then do whatever 8, 8, 9. So in this case, for this row, maximum is 9, so 3 into 9. Oh, that's not how it works. For this column, maximum is 9. 9 plus for this, it's minus 3 plus 4 into 10. 49 minus 3. 46. Then minimums for everywhere, it's minus 3. Minus 3 into 6 minus 18. So plus 18, 6 plus 8, 64 is what I should get. Which case was the minimum case? Um, A into B into, so this is the minimum case, right? 3 into b minus 1 is not correct. It is a minus 1 into b. Okay. Minus 1 into b into a minus 1 into b into. Okay. B dot c dot c dot 90647119337111. Okay. Looks good. Okay. Good stuff. B. Okay, A B got accepted, by the way. And people taking part in a show about Vocaloid. Oh my god, I recently heard of this music. Okay. Um okay. N people taking part in a show sit in the row of seats numbered 1 to M from left to right. Okay. N people but M seats. The N people come and sit in order. Each person occupies a seat in one of three ways. So if no one's there, go sit in seat M. Otherwise, sit to the left of the leftmost person. Or if there's no left to the leftmost person, which is 1, then you leave. Okay. Sit in the seat next to the right of the rightmost person. Or if seat M is taken, then leave the show. If there's no one currently sitting, sit in seat 1. Sit in a seat numbered XI. If the seat is taken, leave the show. Now you want to a number that can take a seat if you can let people into the show in any Oh, I see. You can pick the order in which people occupy a seat, and you want to know the maximum guys that can occupy a seat. I see. I feel this is easy to do. Okay. Plenty time. Let's take test case 6, 8. 6 people, 8 seats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The guys are like -1, -1, -1. These are lefties, right? 3, -1, -2. -1, -2. So mm, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What can you do? What can you do? Can get. No, you don't want this guy to sit first, because then all the lefties won't feel like sitting anywhere. Don't want to let this guy in first either, because then the righty won't sit anywhere. So you want to let this guy in first. Okay. Or one option is, if you forget the righty, then this guy will come sit at the 3, 4, and 5. And the righty won't sit anywhere. Or if you let the 3 guy in first, 1 and 2 lefties remain. So I think 5 is the answer for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see. Okay, let's try another example. 6, -1, 1, 4, 5, -1, 4. 1, 4, 5, -1, 4. Obviously, 2 guys and 4, only one of them can sit. So we can get the 4 guy to sit, the 5 guy to sit, the leftmost, and then the 1 guy to sit. Oh, okay. Is that an obvious strategy? Um, Hmm. Okay, let's think out loud. Do you? So the first guy, if you allow a left guy to enter first, none of the right guys are going to be sitting. If you allow a right guy to enter first, none of the left guys are going to be sitting. So that's a given. First, no right guy sits, enters first, no left guys. Okay. Or like if the seats are at 1, 2, and so on. Okay. If you want, no obvious strategy. Okay, come on. Hmm. Else, any other strategy? Or is it like, it's not like it's in our best interest to get middle seats? Okay, say you count the number of right guys and the number of left guys and keep. And now you have these indices. Obviously you can take only unique indices. So that's there. Then you say you sort the indices. Yeah, the indices are not variable, like they will sit at their place, but where they come and determine how the left or right guy sits. What is the complexity of this? 10 to the 5. 10 to the 5. Yeah, I have no idea. Suppose at least D, I thought if I can, yeah, I don't AFSC. For D, if you can compute for a given node the number of paths that it lies on. Oh my god. Oh my god, you just need to do the paths that it doesn't lie on, which is okay. So what are the number of paths that the node, okay, total number of paths is NC2. And number of paths that it doesn't lie on are total paths minus paths in each of its subtrees. That's it. Minus paths in each of its subtrees. And for each subtree, you can do the same. Because the paths, yeah, the paths that this guy doesn't lie on is all of the paths here, all of the paths here, and so on, right? Yeah. But for this, for instance, the paths that it lies on is total minus I think you'll have to do it in both directions. It's not obvious how to do this either. Total Okay, total minus, no. So you'll have to do it twice, once in both directions, right? Not too clear, but okay. Ready to lose rating. I'm curious what the solutions are. Thank you.